Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's the Card Trick Master here again today for another video. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys another cool card trick that I got from A Million Card Tricks channel. Except, like I did, again, this video, I changed it up and made it my own. Before we begin this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe down below, comment on the videos you guys want me to do next, and hit that little notification bell so you guys never miss a video from me. Also, please don't forget to follow me on all my social media links, which will be in the description box down below, so that you guys can go check me out, see what's up, and give me more video ideas. If you guys do contact me on social media, please state that you're a fan, because I talk to so many people outside of YouTube, and if I don't know who you are, I'm not going to contact you back. At 200 subscribers on YouTube and 200 followers on Instagram, I will be doing a deck giveaway, 3 decks for 3 lucky winners. More on that when we get there. That's it for now. Don't mind my hair, it's a mess, I just woke up. But without further ado, let's get right into this performance and tutorial. So for today's video, we are going to use the Bicycle Vintage playing cards. I can take the cards out of the box, and I can show you guys that all these cards are mixed up. So we can even give the cards some more shuffles if we wanted to, just like this. Just shuffle up the cards, give them some cuts, just like this. We can go ahead and cut the cards even more. We can cut the cards as many times as we want. So once the cards are cut to everyone's liking, we're going to have you choose one. Let's say you choose this card right here. Okay, we'll take that card out, and I'm going to turn around. I'm going to have you guys look at this card so that I don't know it. I'm going to turn back around and we're going to continue. Look at the card. I've turned around. I don't know what it is. Go ahead, take a look at the card, get a good look at it. Perfect. We are going to use, how about the 2 black queens? So the Queen of Spades and the Queen of Clubs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these queens and I'm going to put it face up close to the top of the deck, and the second black queen is going to go face up near the bottom of the deck, just like this. Just like those queens are soulmates, I'm going to try to find the soulmate of your playing card using the 2 black queens. So what's going to happen here is when I'm done dealing out the cards, the pile with the 2 queens in them is the pile we're going to use. And the pile without the 2 queens in them is the pile that we're going to eliminate. So this pile right here does not contain the 2 black queens, so we're going to get rid of that pile. And this pile here does contain the 2 black queens, as you can see. So we're going to use this one again, and we're going to do the same thing. When I get through with these cards, we're going to get rid of the pile that doesn't have the black queens, and we're going to keep the pile that does. So now that I've finished, this pile doesn't. That means the other pile does, so I'm going to continue. And the more we keep continuing, the lower the cards will get, which means the faster the piles will go. This pile doesn't contain them, but this pile does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. And since this pile doesn't, we will eliminate it. And now the cards have sandwiched one card in between them. So just like the queens are soulmates, your card should be the soulmate of this card. Let's see what your card was. The Jack of Clubs. So this should be the soulmate, the Jack of Spades. And it is. This is a very nice beginner trick. Most of the trick does itself, but there's a slight setup. It takes a minute to do. So I'm going to show you guys the setup, and then I will come back after we're done with the setup and show you the rest of the trick. Before you start the trick, you're going to take the first card that you see, place it down. And you're going to find the soulmate of that card. The soulmate of the 8 of Hearts is the 8 of Diamonds. You're going to place it to the side of it. And you're going to go through the entire deck doing that. I'm not going to go through the process on camera. I will cut the camera and I'll return when I'm done. Once you get the soulmates all done, you'll take one of these piles, you'll place it on top of this pile, and you'll flip it over and you're ready to begin. So once you've done that, you can literally cut the cards as many times as you want, as long as you can complete the cut. And it doesn't screw up the order one bit. Once you've cut enough times, what you're going to do is you're going to have them choose a card. So let's say they choose this card. They take out the card. You're going to cut the cards exactly where they picked it. You're going to take the card in your left hand, or the deck in your left hand, flip it over, and you're going to take the deck in your right hand and just put it right on top of there and keep them face up in your hand while they look at the card. For tutorial reasons, I'm going to keep the card face up. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread through the cards, and the first face card you come to, you're going to find the soulmate to that. Now, you don't have to worry about it not being in the deck because it is going to be no matter what. You're going to take these two jacks out, and you're going to place them down and flip over this deck. So what you do is you take one of the jacks, and you have to put it in the 10th position from the top, and the other one in the 10th position from the bottom. So what I like to do is I like to do by 3. So 3, 6, 9, and then you take one of the jacks, put it face up in the 10th position on the top, and then you go from the bottom and you do 3, 6, 9, and you put this in the 10th position from the bottom. So now the deck should just work itself out. I don't know how it's done, but if you do one to the other without screwing this up, you should be able to find their soulmate. And what's going to happen is you're going to deal the cards left to right just like this, and one of the piles will have the two jacks in it when you're done. And you can explain to them while you're doing this that the pile with the jacks in it is the pile that you're going to keep, and the pile without the jacks is the pile that you're going to get rid of. You can show them both decks. This pile doesn't have the jacks in it, so you're going to get rid of this pile. And this pile does have the jacks in it, so you're going to keep it and do the same thing again. Now, the lower the pile gets, the faster it's going to take. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go left to right, and the pile with the two jacks in it is the pile you're going to keep, and the pile without the two jacks in it is the pile that you're going to eliminate. So this pile right here does not have the two jacks, so you're going to eliminate that pile. And you're going to do the same thing again with the pile that does have the jacks in it. You're going to go left to right and just dealing out the cards. And you're going to eliminate the pile without the jacks, and you're going to keep the pile with the jacks, and you're going to do this same thing one last time. And what should happen is, after this third time of doing it, you should have one card in between the two jacks. Now you slip out that card, and you mention to them that the jack of clubs and the jack of spades are soulmates, and your card also has a soulmate. Now remember that their card is going to be face down. You're going to have the other card next to it, and you're going to flip it over and show them that their soulmate appeared between the two jacks. If you put the jacks directly 10 cards from the top and directly 10 cards from the bottom, and you do the piles, it'll work automatically, but you have to set the deck up the exact same way that I set it up. One last thing that's cool about this trick is doing that actually mixes up the cards 100%. So the spectators could look at the deck when they're done as much as they want, and they wouldn't find anything because it completely mixed up the deck of playing cards after it was done. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please hit that thumbs up button, and I will be leaving all the video credits that I found these tricks from in the description box so that you guys can go check them out yourself. That's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep mastering life. Welcome to this world called Earth. I've been waiting for the day to shatter my next verse. Always told that I'm cool, but never told what I'm worth. I have gained a lot of strength from all that's occurred. I've been patiently waiting for a true to rap again. I've been waiting for the day for him to pick up his pen, rap about his feelings, leaving people exposed, leaving thoughts behind and never trusting these hoes.